Welcome to the 8th session of our Centers of Hope training conducted by Military Outreach USA. My name is Jim Mukoyama, and I'm a retired Army Major General, disabled Vietnam combat veteran, and founder of Military Outreach USA. This session will include Unit 4, Empowerment. We will discuss Chapter 10 of the Warrior Hope program entitled Facing Forward. The famous researcher on leadership, John Maxwell, has stated that leaders become great not because of their power, but because of their ability to empower others. You still have much to offer in the service of others. The mission is before you. Embrace it and empower others. Now, we have throughout these sessions emphasized the whole health healing approach. Use the experts and professionals available in each of these three realms: mental, emotional, and spiritual. The failure to significantly reduce the epidemic suicide rate among our military community is a failure to recognize and address the moral injury or spiritual crisis and cause. Tremendous strides have been accomplished in the areas of mental and emotional health for our military community through the efforts of VA psychologists, counselors, and social workers. As mentioned previously, however, increased emphasis and resources need to be directed to address spiritual warfare. Now, we have attempted through these sessions to empower you in three areas. First, to empower you to find healing for mental, emotional, and spiritual trauma, which was Unit 1 that dealt with healing. 2, to empower you to connect with others and to get on with your new mission, which was Unit 2, which was opportunity. And 3, to empower you to come to terms with your past, live in the present, and forge ahead into the future, which was Unit 3, Peace. This and the following slide will highlight the subjects we discussed. We discussed defining the mission despite your past and to move forward. We discussed overcoming obstacles by not looking in the rear view mirror, but looking ahead. And we discussed partnering with others, not being the Lone Ranger. There is strength in numbers. Now, facing the past, we also talked about facing the past, not living in it, not permitting it to be an anchor that drags you or prohibits you from moving forward. We discussed owning the present by making an intentional and conscious decision to live in the present. And we discussed embracing the future enthusiastically with a supporting team and keeping in mind flexibility to address obstacles. Now, when you encounter obstacles, as you always will, it is important to connect with others who are also on mission. They can help you find what best fits you yourself. Develop a plan to connect with them and make them part of your mission. Now, here are some areas for consideration. Number 1, family and friends. They know you best, and they know how and what your needs are. Number 2, veteran service organizations. They have served and therefore understand many of your experiences. Number 3 are charitable and religious organizations. They provide serving opportunities to restore your lost sense of self-worth. One of the best ways to restore that lost sense is by serving others. Number 4 is other warriors, veterans. They speak the same language and can provide a trusted confidant. And number 5 are our centers of hope for mutual support, training, and encouragement. Now, the testimonies of Sergeant Major Joyce regarding being a warrior and Lieutenant Colonel Nivens regarding the Warrior Code, and Diane Nyad with her example of never giving up, never too old, and life is a team sport, are examples of those who overcame obstacles, empowered to move forward. Imagine being 65 years old and making the long swim that she did. Now it's your time to write your story, to join your voice with all of these warriors. We know your story isn't finished. Go forth with a mission and confidence. You remain that warrior who served with honor. Every day, the good Lord encourages me. Your time with us today and in previous sessions is just such an encouragement. May the good Lord bless you in the present and in the future. Now, you have successfully now completed the Warrior Hope basic training for living on mission. Please consider becoming a Foxhole Soul Counselor. Military Outreach USA stands ready to welcome you in our Stand By Me Heroes family.